Commissioner Bettina is headed in here as well. We could start. We have a quorum of the commission, 2 new commissioners here. Welcome Jan and Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you.
James as well. We'll get a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion, we approve agenda.
Nice. And a second.
Second. Thank you. An honor.
And all approve, say aye.
Aye.
Sounds good.
And I will appreciate your patience. This is my first commission, so if there's something I need to know, just holler at
Awesome.
me.
Oh, you're doing great.
I appreciate you.
And if there's no public comment for approving the agenda, move on to public input.
Bettina!
Hi, Bettina.
Tina's a pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry to stop you.
Sorry I'm late.
It's a
You're
pleasure
fine.
to meet
Hi,
you.
Jan. Everybody. Hi, you guys. Hey.
We started 3 seconds ago, so your time is perfect.
Can I use this?
Of course. And feel free to adjust the microphone to your liking. Hey, Chris.
And you just we're running out. Let's head back up.
Cool.
Next year.
Yeah, if you'd like it. And this is Chris Edgar. He's on our city council.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm late.
Join
Hi, Chris.
Yeah, no worries.
Good to go.
Yeah, I'm replacing what she said tonight.
Okay.
So,
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Over here, it's going around though.
Yep.
City Hall, half of them are out.
Uh-oh.
We'll move on to public input. Item number 3. Is there anyone here that Justin?
Well, I see a lot of new faces and some faces I'm familiar with. So some of you guys might not know that I will be leaving Blue Lake here shortly. This will be my last month in Blue Lake, sadly. I've taken parts in lots of events and that kind of stuff. Been doing recording meetings for the last 6, 7 months, something like that. Some of you who have been here have noticed there's a lot of new equipment sitting over there. That's all been donated to the city. So the city will be trained on how to use it. So it's been donated. I still have a large sound system that is in Crash Hall. Also have multiple screens and projectors. We will be working out a rental agreement with the city so that you guys have screens to rent out to users, 3 different sizes, projector, and full sound system that will run a full 6-person band with speakers to run everything you need. So we'll be working out an agreement for that. And I'll come and run the system when needed. And also staff will be trained on how to use equipment for smaller events. But I did want to thank everyone here in town for being so welcoming. And this is not a move that I take lightly and not a move that I wanted to make, but a move nonetheless that I had to do. But I still love this little town. I grew up just down the road, down in the fish hatchery. Went to Blue Lake School. I
Wow.
have had ties here in Blue Lake ever since my family's been here in the 60s. So far predated me. But I wanted to thank everyone for being so welcoming and allowing me to be a part of it. So
You're not going far, right?
I'm going to Eureka, so not far. No, I'll still be around for events and music and stuff, but some of my stuff will have to decrease naturally. Anyway, thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
So much.
Appreciate it. Bijan, do you have anything to address? Rosita?
That was all with public comment. Just want to say thank you, Justin, for your dedication, time, and all your expertise and everything you helped us out with. I'll move on from item number 3 up to number 4, upcoming events. A few different skates here. The Mayday Blogger Block Party and new sensory friendly skate we're going to start the last Sunday of that month.
Sensory friendly?
turning all the lights off because we have a lot of
Oh.
disco lights in there now.
Oh, yeah.
It's been something we've had to request for, and
Oh, yeah.
it's definitely a little crazy.
Okay.
If there's no comments on item number 4, we'll move on to number 5. It's been a while since we've all met, so we haven't had a forum. So these minutes, I believe, are from September. If everything looks good, I'll have a motion in a second for that.
I'll motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second that.
And all approve, say aye.
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 Any opposed? No? Is there any public comment on the minutes here? No? We will move on. Item number 6, we have 2 new commissioners, Chris and Jan. So I wanted to give an opportunity if you want to introduce yourself to everyone else, or please.
Sure. Thanks, Chris. So I'm Jan Henry. Oh, God. My family's here. I'm Jan Henry. I've lived in the city for 27 years. I actually was the Parks and Rec director from 1997 to 2005. And then I went and worked as the recreational sports director up at HSU for 15 years. I've since retired. So I'm looking to give back to the city that I love. Everybody loves Blue Lake. And I play a lot of pickleball in Crash Hall. I'm a softball umpire, just got done with a game. So I just have a lot of knowledge in the area of recreation, and I'm happy to give it to you guys and hopefully enhance your offerings.
Thank you for joining us, Jan.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. My name is Christopher Pyer. I work with Molly here at the Resource Center. I've worked at Blue Lake for 2 years. I live in Blue Lake around the corner. It's January 1st this year. Very excited. I worked with Park and Rec in Albuquerque, New Mexico for 6 years. So I've got a little bit of experience back then, and but I'm just so grateful to be here, and I'm just an honor to be with you guys. And so thank you so much.
Thanks, Chris, for joining us.
Thank you.
And with that, I wanted to bring back our roles of the chairperson for the commission and the secretary. If anyone is interested in either of those roles, the chairperson would be the person who runs the meetings here, kind of what I'm doing, and then I'm, as a staff member, here to answer questions or comments. And then the minutes is what the secretary does.
So Jeff was the secretary.
Okay.
I wasn't sure because he had to re-up his reapply. I'm not sure if that stuck with him or not.
I believe that does not.
Yeah, I think it's up to him
Yeah.
if he wants to keep it or not. And sorry for interrupting.
Oh, you're fine.
You guys can move it along until
Yeah,
he
that's
comes back. Then you guys can all make. If he wants to keep it,
Hmm.
or you can just swipe it off from under him. It's your choice because he's not here.
Or we can volunteer him for both.
yeah.
Oh, so
I've been chair of meetings. I'm happy to be chair if nobody wants to do it. But I'm new, so I don't want to,
Not stepping on any toes.
step on any toes or anything.
Go for it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then let's
Wonderful,
wait
thank
to
you.
see if Jeff wants to be the secretary.
sounds great.
Great.
Cool.
Awesome.
For that, could I do a motion in a second to make it official? So Jan will become the chairperson, and we'll wait, and Jeff will remain secretary. See
Okay,
the
I
next
make a
meeting.
motion to Jan's chairperson and wait for Jeff and secretary.
Awesome. Can I get a
Okay,
second?
second that.
You sure that's okay with you, Tina?
Yeah.
You're like, come on, yeah.
I saw the applause.
Cool. All approve, say aye.
Aye.
Sounds like no opposed. Any public comment on that? Yes. Woo, good. Well, congratulations, Jan, as our new chairperson. If you'd like, you could run the rest of the meeting, or I can.
It's up to you.
Hey, I'll give you the reins.
Okay. Is this working? All right. So thank you, Emily. The next thing on the agenda is number 7, the Bill Nestler Car Show, which has been a thing for many, many years, and the Annie and Mary Day, and it's a discussion item. So, do you have anything to tell us?
Yeah, so we have a few new things possibly happening this year for Annie and Mary Day. Softball's approached us asking if they would be able to have a game
Mm.
on Sunday, the bigger day of, and Mandy and I were hesitant just because of the vendors, and I don't want to step on any toes of people in the chamber. But we did think about hosting them on Saturday when we have the pre-show for the car show, because it would have another event for people to enjoy and come out to watch. Um, so I think that's what we'll end up doing.
Is it the senior softball league that
It's the
wants to do it?
senior,
It's the beer league, isn't it?
yeah, the Wood Bat League. So
Oh, the
senior
Wood Bat League.
finale.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't do that on the Sunday because
Yeah,
that would be too dangerous.
yeah.
It's the what, the 60 and over league?
Yeah, that league. They were the ones that used to
Is
do
that,
it.
was it the old Crows did it, or was it the beer league? The
They range in ages of like right in college all the way up to
okay, and
70s,
they still
80s.
call it the beer league, even though beer's not
Mm.
technically allowed.
Yeah.
out there.
Mhm.
It's the one
Um,
you've umpired for too.
yeah. So it's too dangerous on a when the park's full.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day,
Back in the day, yeah,
they always had a softball game on Sunday,
exactly.
and the vendors were spread out along Railroad Ave here and through the parking lot here. This road was shut down.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they didn't put them in the back of the park.
Nope, they didn't didn't put them in the back of the park. There was a few inside where the fiddle was, but usually just food, and it was just beer and food back there, and then the fiddle competition and band,
Uh-huh.
and then but all up and down this road here, and all through this parking lot was all the vendors, and so they still had softball to go on Sunday, but
Is that something the commission is interested in on having it on Sunday still?
I don't know. Would it distract from from the show? That's one. Because it seems like everything's so heavily focused on the car show now. I just wonder if it did distract
Mm.
from that and it upset some people to do that. But then again, it would make it a much bigger day too. Bring a lot of people out for 3 different events: Annie Mary, the car show, and
and
softball.
softball. Also, it's completely up to Chamber of Commerce.
Right,
Mhm.
right. And it seems like the concession people would have more people to sell to.
I mean, people going through, you're right, people going through the field, it's a lot easier flow. It's nice on the grass. People out there eating lunch, sitting down, enjoying themselves. It was a lot better situation for the vendors out there.
So
Mhm. I believe they want to play on Sunday, actually, Annie and Mary Day. Hosting them Saturday would put them to where we have the pre-show and stuff like that. Technically, the chamber rents the park from us, the city. So if the softball game for the city is already occurring, you know what I mean? It's kind of like an interconnected thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how the other chamber members would feel about the layout. Our only concern was the fire access or emergency access through here, but thinking vendors would be kind of up against the fence of right here, South Railroad. Um, those are the only comments I had there.
Yeah, because now it's one way, so they can't come in from the other side.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't remember vendors out there.
along. Someone had said they were along
There's
here.
well, there used to be parking along here before they made it one way. And
Yeah.
it's the Annie Mary Trail. So it's all along there and then in the parking lot up here.
Okay.
But that's, I mean, I like it when it's in the field. And I like it there better.
So, this was just a discussion item. Do you want to continue to work with the chamber and the softball people and let us know how it flushes out?
That sounds good. I have the vendor updated. Something I'd like to require that Vicky let me know hasn't been always enforced every year. It's been wishy-washy is the business license for that same day vending.
Uh-huh.
So it is a $10 license for them, 15 for 3 months or 50 for the year. But I think encouraging people to have that license would also get us more members or just contacts to be able to also invite back for the summer markets,
Mm-hmm.
fall markets. Um, so
Okay.
that was really the only other change I could think of. And two, there's a individual that reached out, I believe Green Diamond or one of the logging companies over in Corbell that wants to help handle the parade.
Northwood
And
lumber.
yeah, it might be that. He said there's a lot of logging guys who would love to organize it. So hopefully that will be a little more formal this year. And
They're not gonna do it anymore.
they didn't organize it before. It was Mariel from the chamber, but it was
Oh.
kind of a meet at the brewery at this time. And we had paper applications. It would be cool to get back to that like 50 participant type of thing.
Yeah.
And we used to have the big crow and the people that walk
Oh yeah.
on the stilts
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Del Arte. That was all Del Arte.
that were okay. So
Yeah.
cool to reach out.
Yeah, that would be neat to reach out to them to.
The crow is the old crows.
Yeah.
I don't know who has that crow still, but the old crows would walk with that.
Mm.
And Del Arte did those stilts and the masks and all that stuff. Who else is missing that used to be in there all the time?
Remember like Shriners?
Shriners was there last year.
Okay.
Yeah, Shriners was there with all their little cars.
Mhm.
Cool.
Hi there. Come in.
Hello.
I mean, it'd always be nice to
Hi.
invite our local, cohorts that help us out, like maybe CDF or Arcata Fire bringing in because they
Yeah.
are our mutual responders out here. We do have some local EMTs that live in town. Maybe talk to city ambulance or something like that and have them come if you guys want to make it bigger.
Absolutely.
What's the date?
July 14th is a Sunday there.
And then the equestrians.
Equestrians.
Don't forget about
Oh,
the
yeah, don't forget- well,
equestrians.
they're a
That's why you're
staple. They're
here.
never going. They're not going. You said the 14th?
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. Any other input or ideas on the parade portion of things? I'll have more to update in our next meeting after talking with this guy.
Okay.
I would also
Sounds
like to see more local businesses.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they just put a car or a bicycle in with their, even if you're an Etsy store out of your home or whatever, promote yourself because we are all about small business, small town.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And then you have the mower brigade.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Louis,
Yes.
Louis.
Louis
Well,
with his poop truck.
and whoever else on their mowers, you know how they come
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
I haven't seen Louis around town. What the
I was
feeling?
buying a house the other day.
He's still here?
Oh yeah,
Oh, good.
he
Okay.
did it last year too. He didn't wear his all white outfit like he usually does. Yeah, he has white tennis shoes, white pants, and a white button up, and he goes and scoops up.
This-
Ah, love it.
All right. There's Blue Lake.
Yeah, he's awesome.
All right, let's move on. Is that enough information for you, Emily, on that
believe
one
so.
so far?
I think just any public comment on the item and then
Oh yeah. Any public comment on the Bill Nestler Car Show or the Annie and Mary Day preparations?
it's a great idea.
Thank you. It's a great idea.
Yep.
Anything else from the public? Okay, number 8, thank you. Get out and play day.
So, this is an idea that came from the Resource Center, and Molly and I had met, and we're talking about July being National Recreation Month. Last year we had a lot going on, and the markets came really early. So this year our thought was to push the markets a little bit further into the fall and focus July to really have that rich recreation month, and especially that get out and play day. And I think there was a date that we were looking at. Is it Saturday, July 20th, I believe? Um,
Did you do this last year?
we we did a few
think
things. There was something in July
Yeah.
we did. But we'd really like to make it big and a great opportunity for the community to kind of recreate in the park and around town, maybe include the running club or the bike RCMBA in it. But also we need to have a fundraiser for the bike park because we're getting to the stage where B&B's been super generous with equipment and material, but we're approaching needing some asphalt and other things that cost a bit to get that architecture right with the curves. So it'd be a nice time to fundraise for that as well. Um, Low and Slow also had a fun run last year in May time.
Oh,
I haven't seen or heard much about it, but this could loop in well. with that
okay.
too.
Yeah. Yeah. Does anyone know if Low and Slow's gonna stay with
Mm.
the?
I've heard no changes, but
Okay.
hopefully that means them as well. But
Okay, good.
got to have them.
He has a pretty cush deal there,
Yeah.
and he would be stupid to leave
Mm.
unless stuff does really change.
Mhm.
But from as far as I know from talking to the higher ups, that it's for now no changes, but that's just for now.
Do you know when it turns over to the new tribe?
It's already has.
Oh, it has.
Yeah.
Okay.
That the sale happened like a week ago.
Okay.
It was kind of kept under wraps for quite a while. The other tribal members from the other tribe knew, and some people kind of leaked some stuff. But it was finalized in I don't know Friday of 2 weeks
Are they
ago.
keeping
Yep.
staff?
Yep.
Yeah.
got it.
Okay, great.
Yeah, staff's all nothing
Right. No
for now.
changes.
Nothing's changing.
Nice. Okay, so how can we, does the public have any input on the Get Out and Play Day, which will be July 20th? Any suggestions or anything you'd like to see that day? Yes.
Senior activity.
Here.
That's a great idea, huh? For everyone, not just the kids.
Pickleball tournament.
So we're gonna have a pickleball tournament. I'm in charge of that.
Jane's gonna run that.
I'd be happy to do some kind of pickleball, whatever.
Cool.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
that'd be fun. Anything else? Yeah.
We just I'm born and raised in Sweden, and there's just a lot of outdoor uses, right? And I remember growing up, there was something called like outdoor bingo where you actually walked around the neighborhood. And so it made people be out, outdoor,
Wow.
in an organized way, but but that's what it was in the space.
Bring back cow patty bingo from Merry Days.
I like that idea. Thank you.
See if I can find out these, I think those are just childhood memories.
Yeah.
Did you come from Sweden to Blue Lake?
As one does.
Here I am. Yes.
Or thought of Marble Nut.
Ah. In a small area, not like all around Blue Lake. Have you ever done a marble hunt? You have?
I haven't organized one.
But you've participated in one and it was fun?
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
People are into it are really
You guys do the egg hunt this year? Those things
Oh,
are amazing.
Yeah, we did. It was awesome. Yeah, the rock. We did Mosaic Rocks, and it was
Okay.
The
heck of a lot of
glass
fun.
eggs from Still.
Those are beautiful. I saw
Did
that.
anybody here find one?
We had one of our rocks found by someone looking for the still glass. She's like, "What is this rock?" It's just she had to look into it, and it was it was a senior of ours. So we're so excited. He found it within 2 hours of it getting put out. I'm like,
Wow.
couldn't believe it.
Hide it better next time, huh?
Uh,
Okay, so is that enough input for you, Emily, on Get Out and Play?
I think those are some great ideas. To add on, Austin, our rec coordinator, is going to have a little kids zone. So he's planning on that. He's going to check with insurance whether we can do a bounce house because we've made
yeah.
really good revenue in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was curious about that as well.
Like $2,000 a day
Yeah.
that we had it because it.
Oh, you.
I think we did it for the medieval festival. We did really well. So
So the insurance went through that last time.
yeah, things have since changed. There was a different city that had an injury, so I'll have to see if
Oh.
there's another layer we could maybe buy for that weekend or day.
Well, just to have on hand for future usage as well.
Exactly.
Revenue generator. So that'd be
It
ideal.
seriously is, and the kids tend to love it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it'd be a good
Organized
investment.
correctly.
So do you think there would be room for a small senior pickleball
Absolutely.
tournament thing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And it'd be awesome to have your help and
Okay,
whoever
yeah.
to organize it. That's all I got for that.
Okay, thank you. So moving on to number 9, summer and fall programming. I think we're April 3rd right now, so looking at the summer camp, and then after that, fall programming.
Yeah. I know this calendar's like
I saw
colors.
I saw the signs.
Amazing. Wow.
So I've tried with Parks and Rec to kind of have this event template. So year after year, these are the things we do every year and the drop in things we've added. And it looks pretty full. But the color I will point out here is this light blue, the sky blue. Sorry, the camera can't quite see it. But it's the summer markets or fall markets. And this year, we pushed them to be later, 2 or 3 weeks later than it were last year. Last year they started like right in here-ish, July. So this year is August 18th. I had blocked off through September 29th. So it gave us, I think, 7 weeks of markets. Kind of an odd number, but
I
anyways,
don't know what the markets are.
Mm-hmm.
it was around town square with NCGA, North Coast Growers Association,
Oh, great.
and little Etsy businesses.
Oh,
They handled a lot of the craft vendors and stuff.
oh, okay.
Previously, before that, it was with
Cool.
Humboldt Made, which was bigger, but they also costed a lot of money to work with.
Okay, and where are the markets?
So you're on along H Street and Railroad, I believe.
Oh,
It was
And
yeah.
First
In front of Delarte.
It was Del Arte was blocked off,
Hmm.
and the road there,
Oh.
and then from there,
okay, I got you.
and
I got.
from there to, and then the town square started being used, but it was slow. It started off with just the street,
Yeah,
and then it grew into like the field of Del Arte with a bunch of food vendors and
yeah.
alcohol,
Now I know what you're
and then
talking
it
about.
started going into vegetables, which I hope this year they get more veggies. Those were awesome.
Yeah, I bet.
Cool. Okay.
Just another place.
And what day of the week are those on? Sundays?
Sundays.
Okay, so more.
One of the things we discovered last year is DJs don't bring as many people as the live music. So we
Sure.
thought focusing on getting really good bands this year and starting earlier to advertise it and reaching out to our local businesses so they can coordinate sales and interaction to try to get people in the door, having Honeycomb open, that type of thing.
Oh, another big thing was they had an alcohol drinking area, and the corner was involved, so the lager bar could sell go drinks, so people could walk
What? That's
around
awesome.
the market, because they did have outside beer vendors and a little cocktail cart,
Huh.
and also Jewel was out there selling cocktails.
Nice.
So there was like 4 places for people to get drinks, and
Wow.
people were just coming out there to eat too, because we
Yeah.
had 5 or 6 different
All
places to
this-
eat.
yeah, yeah, I remember that. I did that.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, how is the summer camp planning going?
It's going good. We're gonna start hiring. Normally they start early June, and then camp starts like middle to late June, or June 21st ish is when camp starts. This year I've asked Austin to hire earlier, like middle of April to May time. Molly's planning a emergency preparedness / kind of, we're trying to add a first aid event aspect to that to get CPR, first responder training.
Oh,
So all of our new hires could ideally attend that event at the end of April. I think it's April 27th was the date she gave me. So then they're ready for camp.
okay. That'd be
Uh,
amazing. Yeah.
We are bringing quite a few people back from years before too. That Austin worked well.
Oh,
with
good.
them.
Cool.
Okay.
We got our banners, our first 1 or 2 banners out too.
They look
so
nice.
It's something
They
new
do.
we've tried, and it's made a big difference in marketing some
Yeah.
things around town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one today.
Yeah.
Is there any public input about the summer camp coming up or the fall programming? Jean Lynch. Your name just came to me. I
Uh,
haven't seen you in a long time.
I'm glad to see them.
Thank you. Um, so we're moving right along, which is great. I don't like long meetings.
Here.
I love you all do. Okay. Announcements. Are there any announcements?
We've opened the novelty store over at the
Yeah.
rink.
Awesome,
So
yeah.
that's it had a really good weekend, especially Friday is a popular kids day for us, and we look forward to seeing how it goes.
Yeah, I saw your the Facebook post. It's beautiful. So,
Thank you.
good work.
Novelty store at the rink.
Yeah.
What is that about?
If you think kind of like John's Incredible Pizza,
Oh.
with all the prizes and stuff.
Mm.
Oh, back in the corner?
Yeah. And they're not through tickets, but they're just through square priced.
Okay.
And
Very cool.
a lot of glow stuff for people to wear as well. So
Yeah.
that's what's
And
out.
is that where you have your t-shirts too?
That's where we have the t-shirt stuff. We haven't ordered the transfers yet. We're kind of thinking of a new springish summer launch with new designs, some refreshed Bigfoot. Obviously, it's
Mhm.
sold really well, and having staff properly trained because the heat press sometimes can burn on to even
Oh,
burn
yeah.
the design and stuff. So it's a big cleanup. Other than that, we're looking at party packages as kind of our next thing to dig into. So offering or expanding what we do there. So with the pizzas, kind of having that be looked at, whether people could pre-buy that or white sheet cakes have even been asked about those frozen ones. Balloon arcs, general goodie bags.
Offering like a party package.
Party package, yeah. Seeing what different levels. So we looked at some different rinks that kind of in the Valley Reach, Sacramento area region, and what they're charging, and
So, are the pizzas from the Blue Lake, from the kitchen over there, or is it from Blue Lake Pizza?
I like to do it through like
Yeah, I heard he was selling.
yeah.
Hopefully, somebody can keep it here. We're hoping.
I don't know how hurry they are.
Okay, good.
But they're trying to find. They're my neighbors. So.
Right.
Yeah.
They want us to stay here, and they're wanting someone to buy it just because their hobbies and
Mm.
full-time jobs are getting in.
Okay.
That's pretty much what.
Yeah, that'd be ideal. We'd love to keep them. Yeah.
I mean, they make awesome pizza,
Right.
and for the price, you
I
can't
know.
beat it.
Seriously.
I haven't tried it yet. I need to do that.
It's you will not spend over $28 no matter how much crap you put on your pizza.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
They will be closed this weekend, unfortunately. Of course, it's in Texas and Oregon's going to be in Portland.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Good to know. Any other announcements? We have any public announcements? Bijan? Okay.
You're good kids. I like
And we are looking at future agenda items. Our next meeting will be May 1st. Is there any conflicts now that you know about? Anybody on vacation, anything like that? So we can all be here? Think I'll be here too?
It's May Day.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll be dressed in flowers and sparkles.
Yeah. Here.
Oh, yeah.
Prepare.
Making a note now.
Anything to comment on that, Emily?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. We have exhausted our agenda in record time.
Here.
And is there anything else you need?
Just I guess a motion and second to adjourn.
Make a motion to close.
Second. I'm new.
And
That's great, Chris.
Thank
all
you.
approved.
Yeah, I.
Aye.
Aye.
Sounds
Thank you
good.
so much, Em.
We're
Thank you,
adjourned.
Chris.
Thank you.
7:05.
I